Since 1969, AMI Kids has helped young men and women by simply giving them a second chance. Now serving teens across the country, AMI Kids is a positive alternative to the judicial system. Through a number of programs, including day treatment, residential, educational, and family therapy, AMI Kids helps reduce the number of students dropping out of high school and gets teens back on the path to being successful, productive citizens. An evidence-based program, AMI Kids has proven results.
We measure ourselves. We measure ourselves against ourselves. We measure ourselves against others. We measure ourselves against government standards, which we universally exceed. We have over 100,000 kids who have benefited from our program and gone on, graduated from our programs. We have approximately, nationally, a 78% success rate, and only the difference of that, I guess, 22% recidivism rate.
AMI Kids also has programs like Infinity Schools, which are alternative schools that work with local school districts to provide an education to youth in need. Through the WINGS program for pregnant teens and teen moms, girls are taught parenting skills and receive academic support and individualized treatment. AMI Kids has 13 core values that are the foundation for building these teens back up after years of poor choices, abuse, or neglect. Each program uses AMI Kids' personal growth model. Isaac Williams, Executive Director for AMI Kids Sandoval, just north of Albuquerque, New Mexico, explains the model.
Actually, the PGM personal growth model, in my words, is a unified approach to helping kids in the areas of education, treatment, and behavior modification. At AMI Kids, we feel to significantly impact the kid's life so that he or she will be positive and productive, you must target those three areas and assist the kid in growing in those three areas.
Newton Thomas, a board member for our Baton Rouge program, is constantly inspired by everything our staff does to make a difference.
This staff can accomplish things with kids, changing their lives, that you know you personally would not have the skill set or the ability or the training to do. And when you see that and see what they're doing, it just makes you want to do what you can do to help.
We've got people who really care about the welfare and the development and the success of these kids. And that message comes through to the kids. And the kids feel that, and many times the kids will come back as alumni and say, AMI Kids was the first time that somebody told me I could amount to something, that I could be somebody, that I could have a successful, productive life and be a productive citizen.
The students at AMI Kids count on the staff too.
I have a really good relationship with the staff around here. We're like family. They really help out, and they're a big part of my life now. If it wasn't for them, I really would probably still be getting into trouble right now.
AMI Kids is clearly an exceptional program that's changing the lives of teenagers. A critical part of the AMI Kids personal growth model is behavior modification. Yolanda Gonzalez, a counselor at AMI Kids Miami-Dade, tells how the program gives teens the tools to develop lifelong skills.
Part of AMI Kids' goal with youth is to help them become independent, to teach them coping skills for everyday stressors, and to pretty much just reunite the families and help the families teach them the skills that they need in order to provide a more effective family, more effective communication within the family.
And the students truly take these ideas to heart.
It's gonna help me cope with life, get through life and get through struggles, not worrying about things I shouldn't have to worry about. No more anxiety, nothing bad, not to, I can make my own decisions and my right decisions.
I'm saying how I was here, that's how I want to be inside the world. Like the new personality I have, not go back to the same thing, have the same positive mind frame I got right now. That's what I want to take back.
AMI Kids supports its students' dreams of higher education with a scholarship program. Because AMI Kids isn't just about making changes today, it's providing a lasting support system through each scholarship it awards.
We have a scholarship program under which any kid who wants to go on with his or her education beyond the level that AMI can offer generally those kids are eligible to get financial assistance in the form of a scholarship to go to college or to technical college or junior college. We have a kid in Georgia, a young man in Georgia who's now in his 30s and is doing very, very well with a national firm, who came through AMI Kids and with the help of one of these scholarships was able to attend and graduate from Georgia Tech.
Unfortunately, success stories like this can only take AMI Kids so far.
There are a couple of big challenges that AMI Kids face in today's environment. The foremost one is having the resources to continue doing what we're doing on the scale that we're doing it, and I emphasize "and" because we are going to continue, but we want to grow and we want to be able to serve more kids. We have found that we cannot go on being dependent to the extent that we have been in the past on government funding, and we have to make our mission and our record of achievement known to the broader community so that more private donors get the opportunity to join us on this journey.
To continue to do great things, AMI Kids has set an important strategic goal we hope to achieve over the next 4 years: to raise 20% of our revenue through fundraising efforts. That's where you come in. Our volunteer boards on the local and national levels are working diligently to secure funding to keep our doors open. So, why should you consider a donation to AMI Kids?
Well, if you look at the different things that can be done for these kids, we have the highest success rate, far and above any other alternative. So purely from the humanistic standpoint, this is where we need to be spending our dollars, or people spending their dollars to help us provide these services. But on the other side of it, they're not out there, if they've been turned around, they're not out there doing crime and doing other issues that will cost us money but are causing a social impact. That's been eliminated. So any way you look at this as a program, it makes no sense not to be supporting it.
Need another reason to feel good about AMI Kids? Brenton Purcell was referred to AMI Kids for truancy when he was 16. He spent 8 months in the program. After completing the program, he graduated high school. And, following a field trip with AMI Kids staff, college, he now has a career in process engineering. And he credits AMI Kids with putting him on this path.
I don't think if I would have been at AMI Kids, it wouldn't have been possible for me to be where I am today. Solely because of the foundation they gave me, the care, the nurturing, the time they took to look after me after I was gone out the program, to show me all the different avenues in life. No, it would not be possible if I wouldn't have gone to AMI Kids.
Brenton isn't the only person in his family who benefited from his time at AMI Kids. When he returned home, he shared the skills and values he learned with his younger brother.
I have seen a major change in my brother by me coming to AMI, because from that field trip that I went on to Southern University when the staff members brought me, that opened my eyes up to a university, and I also did the same for him. I took him to Southern University and LSU to show him, hey, this is college, this is it. And by me doing that, he came to me once he enrolled in college and told me, hey, if you would have never showed me there was a college, you would have never went to college. I would never wanted to go.
When AMI Kids go on to help other kids, that's powerful. Now you have the opportunity to make a difference in your community, and more importantly, in the lives of kids who need a second chance. You can help us meet our strategic goals in a variety of ways. As Dan and Newton mentioned, we are looking for financial support. However, we also need great people like you to represent our local boards, to talk to your legislators about AMI Kids, and to volunteer your valuable time. But first, stop by your local AMI Kids program and meet the kids and staff. One visit will change your life. And theirs.